What up, good people? Huge shout out to First Team Kia for allowing me to review the 2025 Kia EV6. What up, good people? Today we're reviewing the 2025 Kia EV6. This particular model wrapped in a Panthera metal. Man, it looks gray, but then it gives it that black look. So I know when I first saw it, when the sun was not hitting it, it was looking a little black. But now when the sun is hitting it, it gives it like a dark, deep tone gray. But it's called Panthera metal. So heading up the front, you have your LED daytime running lights with your headlights, your low and high beams right there. The front of the grille of the EV6 is very modernized. They just refreshed it, or well, gave it a facelift. So it look a little bit more aggressive when it's going down the road compared to the first generation EV6. You know, Kia keeps the name right there, but it's like a little of a, you know, like a what is called a stainless steel type, like a brush metal or something like that. But it's pretty cool. Technically it looked like KN, but that is pretty cool. Kia actually did the thing when they revamped the name. Well, didn't revamp it, but like made it a little bit different. So yeah. Up the front you have plastic up the front. So yeah, you got your plastic, and then these open up when the car starts up, so you can let in that air to cool off that battery. So yeah, you got sharp body lines on the front of the hood. Got little sharp body lines on it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, this one don't come with fog lights, but some models do come with fog lights. But you have your front facing camera right there with your parking sensors right on the front bumper. Everything ties in nicely. Now we're making our way to the side profile of the vehicle. Everything looks more flush now because the doors pop out, but right now when the door is in or the door is locked, it go back in. So it looks more flush. For the aerodynamic, you have your gloss black mirror cap with your LED turn signals. You have your camera right down there. You have plastic black down there. So yeah, Kia should have at least made it a little gloss black or something like that, but it ties in nicely. You have your 19-inch alloy wheel with gloss black all the way around, with disc brakes in all four corners right there. So if I unlock the doors pop out, the mirrors pop out, and give you that more of a greeting type, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, dang. So now we're making our way to the rear of the vehicle. It's more, you know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know, it gives me mixed feelings, but I like the way the rear of it, everything ties in nicely. You got your light bar right there, and then it comes into a chrome bar right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You got your Kia stamped on the back of it, EV6. So if you wanted to open up your charging port, you can press the button right there. Inside you can press the button too. And this is your more standard outlet to charge your car. Press that button right there, close it. You have your wind ducts. Well, you have a spoiler right here. So yeah, you got your little spoiler right there. That's pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. So the spoiler comes all the way out, so it makes a little air channel down for aerodynamics. So when you're speeding, you know what I'm saying, this is not a GT, but this is just a standard single range. So, but still aerodynamics throughout the whole car. So yeah, so you have your parking sensor on the side right there. Then you have more parking sensors on the bumper throughout the whole back of it. So parking sensors right there. You have your backup camera right there. Now we're making our way underneath the hood of the vehicle, even though it's electric, but it still gives you some of the standard stuff that you need, like your washer fluid, your coolant level, well, is your battery fluid type deal. This particular model is the 84 kilowatt lithium battery producing 225 horses. It's not bad. So, you know what I'm saying? I think the GT is pushing out like close to 600 horses, maybe. Don't bite my head off in the comments, but yeah, I think so. It give you a little bit of storage space right up in here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you want to put your groceries in. I wouldn't put my groceries in. I probably wouldn't put nothing underneath here. Probably some jumper cables, but then again, that's...
Under the hood, or should I say under the floor, sits a permanent magnet AC synchronous motor pushing out 225 horses, instant torque delivering 258 pound-feet. This SUV launches you from 0 to 60 in just 7.3 seconds, a top speed of 166 miles per hour, and efficiency that hits 103 mpge on the highway and 128 in the city.
Now we're making our way inside of the vehicle. We're greeted with black leather seats with white stitching. You have your 8-way adjustable. You press the EV power and the car comes alive. So right here we are looking at a digital cluster gauge, almost 2 feet of infotainment center. Man, well, not even almost, it's 2 feet of infotainment center. They give you that curved OLED display type deal that, you know what I'm saying, for the driver. So yeah, on the cluster gauge you have your MPH. On the right it's saying that my trunk is open. In the middle you have your current trip. Right down here it says 108 miles to charge, 39% charge. You have your P for park. Now we're bringing it back to your nice or unique steering wheel. So the steering wheel is gray with black leather, so that's pretty cool. Right here you have your adaptive cruise control with your lane keep assist and follow assist, steering wheel assist. So basically steering wheel assist, basically you can take your hand off the steering wheel for a few seconds and it assists you in the lane. You have your mirroring button right here, and you can go through different things right there. You have your mode, voice command, Bluetooth and audio with your favorite. You have your drive mode right here, so you want this car to come alive. You have your heated seats with your heated steering wheel. You have your power button. You have your shift selector. This particular model is a 1-speed reduction gear. You have your camera view, your auto hold with your parking sensors. Down here you have your 2 Type-C outlets. You have your cup holder area with your wireless charging pad. You have your center console. That's pretty deep. I can put some Twinkies back there. You have your glove box for extra storage space right here, and that is deep. I'm not gonna say in front, that's deep. That's deep right there. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I can put some snacks back there. I can put some snacks in there, and guess what? What I'm trying to tell you. Now we've made our way up to your interior lighting with your SOS Safety Connect and your Kia Connect. Now we're making our way to the rear of the vehicle. You're also greeted with black leather seats with white stitching. On the back of the passenger seat, you have a Type-C outlet. On the B pillar, guess what? You got your air vent. So yeah, we done made our way back up to your interior lighting. Looking on the door panel, your passengers have heated seats back here. Whoo! Boy. With your one-touch window control, door handle right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now we're making our way to the cargo area, measuring at 24.4 cubic feet, with all the seats folded down, measuring at 46.7 cubic feet.
Once again, he shot the first team Kia for allowing me to review the 2025 Kia EV6. If you need any information about them, I'll leave a link in the description below. Like always, good people, browse the channel, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.